Hi, this is Bob Seger. Join me with Bill Huey on What's It All About. The big thing was Motown there, obviously, but I didn't really listen to Motown that much. I listened to like Southern R&B, and that's where I got most of my inspiration. I liked people like James Brown, as opposed to like Marvin Gaye or someone like that, and Solomon Burke and Wilson Pickett. Yeah, well, you can tell by my voice. That's where I got it. We weren't prepared for it. We did a bad album to go along with the single. It was a really average album that went with the single. The next album was bad. We weren't really promoted until we re-signed with Capitol Records. We were with Capitol Records for 4 years, 66 through 70, but there were a lot older guys who were running the company then, and they were pushing stuff like Glenn Campbell. We'd go to Chicago, for instance, our record wouldn't be there. The longest I ever got away from it was 6 weeks, and that was during that second album that I told you was so bad. I finally went to college. I quit after 6 weeks, and I went right back to the band. The song is about, trying to regain the passion of youth, which when you're 30, sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes there's so many inputs, maturity is getting socked at you from all sides, and you forget that, some of the greatest times are had when you let loose and you just sort of go wild, take chances, And you did that when you were in high school without thinking about it, if you know what I mean. It's trying to regain that youthful passion. Anyway, that's the theme of the song. Don't lose it. Try to remember where you came from.